if you've set a goal for yourself in 2025 that you really want to achieve, or you have a creative passion project that you are just dying to start, but for some reason it's just never the right time, or you just aren't quite ready yet, then this video is for you. And let me tell you, this is somebody who's been wanting to start a YouTube channel for ages so bad, and is just recording her very first ever YouTube video. So yay! Hi! So one concept that's really helped me in various areas of my life is to ask myself, how can I make this as easy as possible? So for example, with working out, I used to consider myself as a gym girly, but I've just never managed to really like stay on track and stay consistent for like a longer period of time, because then some critical thoughts of I just don't want to get ready, or I need to work out for an hour, otherwise the drive is not worth it, really just crept in and kept me from working out at all. So that's when I ask myself the question, okay, what is really my intention behind going to the gym? Is like that I want to move my body. It's not really as much as that I want to meet new people or socialize. It's really just, okay, I just want to move my body. So how can I make that getting movement in as easy for myself as possible? And that's just when I tried out a few different things, and what really stuck with me was YouTube videos at home and just ordering a set of dumbbells and doing strength training with YouTube at home. And I don't need to get ready for it. I don't need to drive somewhere to a gym. And that's also the concept that I want to bring to this YouTube channel, is really the style of low effort, like low editing content. And really just want to make it as easy as possible, because again, my intention behind YouTube, I think, is not to become the most amazing video editor. I want to build confidence in front of the camera, and I want to share value from my life experience so far, from the few things that I've mastered, or I'm on a really good track, and just some things that I've learned so far through different hardships or experiences whatsoever that I had in my life so far. If you really as well maybe want to start a channel, like how can you make that as easy as possible with your intentions in mind, what your why behind a YouTube channel would be, or creating content. So what's your driving force behind it? Do you want to be get better at editing? Do you want to build confidence? Do you want to share value? Do you want to build a business on it? Do you just want to make it for fun? Because if your goal is to just get the skill of talking in front of the camera, for example, you might not wish to edit a 10-minute video for 10 hours, or maybe even longer if you just start out. So I think opening your horizon is so important, because there are tons and tons of different formats. But if you just, like myself, I spent most of my time on Instagram, so I thought that is the way to go. Like that is the way to create content, is like 10-second reels, and it just burnt me out. I just couldn't keep up with that, because I couldn't talk about all the things that I wanted to talk about and to share, and just felt so restricted and so under pressure by sharing short form content. Because I don't know about you, but if I'm on Instagram or any other TikTok, like any other platform, and scroll through short form content, I feel like my brain just fries, and you're just on it and you take a blink and an hour just passed. So I just really enjoy listening, watching longer form content. It doesn't need to be perfect and super polished, or it doesn't need to necessarily be, someone with a PhD in a field. Of course, I also love that style, but I like real people. I like to see that more on here as well. So yeah, I thought I'd just give it a go too. And yes, like a lot of people do succeed and build amazing audiences and share amazing value and content. But that doesn't mean that this strategy is aligned with you and with your energy. And I think this will become more and more important now with AI, also, for example, taking over so many jobs, that we find something that's really lighting us up. Like, we have the free choice to do whatever we wish with our time. And so many people just, myself included, like, we'd rather spend our times with something that drains our energy than investing it into creating something that we're truly passionate about. And of course, I get it that like many people do have a 9 to 5, and that's important, but you always have the weekend. And I think sometimes you need to break through this vicious cycle of like, when you come home from work on the weekend, it's so convenient to just crash on the couch and watch TV or scroll through your phone than to actually like get your sweet butt up and do something that like you're passionate about, that excites you, like learn a new skill, or make some art, or go out for a walk, because it requires energy in the first place, but in the long run it just fuels you with so much more energy that you can then more easier use for other things too. And the more often you do it, the easier it becomes as well. So yeah, I just noticed that, like recording that, and I'm living proof of that. Like, I'm literally so excited and so on fire. Like, I feel like a child on Christmas. Because I'm just, yeah, I don't know what it is. And I think we don't need to always understand why something excites us and not overthink it, but just go after it. And I think that everybody has these, like sparks or joys for a reason, these unique gifts in a way that we're here on this earth to share. And maybe from a more spiritual perspective, I think that it's in a way like our duty to not hold that back from others, and to be of service to ourselves and to others by honoring that desire and that passion. So go out and build something, create something, have fun with it, and see where it takes you. Because another concept that's really became my mantra in a way is progress over perfection. Because progress is so much more important than perfection. Because if you always wait for the perfect time and the perfect moment, and until you feel perfectly ready, like, this will never happen. So if you tell yourself these stories of I'm just not quite ready yet, I first need to lose 10 pounds or whatever it is that you tell yourself until you can get in front of the camera, for example, you will sabotage that, and it's just not serving you to think that way. Because I truly believe that you have been given that interest, that desire, that spark for a reason, and that it is, kind of in a way our duty in this lifetime to explore that and to share it with others. Because in sharing it with others, you're giving them the gift of receiving that, but you're also giving yourself the gift of growth and of self-exploration and of self-trust and confidence. And it's just a win-win for everybody. So go out and explore whatever is inside of you, and just ditch perfectionism. I really like the quote that like something along the line goes, yeah, like, oh, what if I fail? But darling, what if you fly? And I think the only difference there is that you have to take the first steps and you have to try in order to find that out and to grow your wings. So yeah, that's my first video so far. And I hope you stick around. I will post more. I try to upload daily and to do a little challenge around that, like a 75 hard YouTube style edition. So yeah, give me a thumbs up and a follow, subscribe, I think you say here. Yeah, like subscribe for more. Yeah, I want to do more videos about personal development, around relationships, also around moving to a new country. Yeah, and some more really juicy things that, yeah, that were just part of my journey so far. So yeah, hope to give you guys some lots of value and insights along the way. See you. Bye.